Hi, it's me again with my Benelli TRK. Today I want to talk to you about not only one piece of REV'IT Dirt series, but whole setup that I'm running. Instead of making 6 separate videos about each piece separately, I decided to make one video about whole setup that I used throughout the last season and I will probably use in this season too. So yeah, I will talk briefly about each piece and tell you what I like about it and what I dislike about it, and I will try to focus on not obvious things that I didn't find when I was shopping for all of this gear. So yeah, let's start. Blackwater smock. It's a smock, so it doesn't have a full frontal zipper. Instead it has short zip at the front and the main zip is moved to the back. It is used for getting in and out, and thanks to moving it to the side you have this giant front pouch for everything, this small little pouch, and thanks to the moving zipper to the side there is less chance of getting wet from the zipper, because the zipper is the weakest point of every waterproof garment. So yeah, it's moved to the side. It has this cool gutter here, so even if it fails there is also next layer that will probably help you and will guide the water down instead of inside. It has detachable hood, which is good when you are off the bike and it is raining. You can easily detach it with 2 zippers, but thanks to the hood you have double zipper at the front, which means the water has to penetrate 2 zippers to get inside, so it is like bomb waterproof. The next cool piece is the cuffs. They are brilliantly designed because when you leave them open they scoop air like crazy, so when it's hot you get cool ventilation through here, but you can also like tighten them really hard with gloves inside, and it stays on the gloves. It is like asymmetrically cut, so yeah, it doesn't restrict movement but it still holds your glove inside and it is perfect. As for other ventilation, you have 2 ventilated sleeves here, exhaust on the back, and that's all when it comes to the ventilation. Plus, like I said, cuffs. So when it comes to the temperature range on which you can use it, I feel comfortably inside of it like up to 15-16 degrees, but it is like on the verge for me. The only thing that I don't like about Blackwater is that it restricts movements a bit. Like I don't feel the freedom that I would like to feel, but then again I guess there is more freedom than in typical ADV jacket. Another thing is that this regulator here, like there's this long loop and it just bothers me because it is there. It is easy to fix because it could be like hidden somewhere there or like go inside the pocket and it would be gone. But other than that, it is like anorak style, so it is long, but typical anoraks go even longer, but because it is also motorcycle jacket it is shorter, so it works, but your mileage may vary. Next thing, Sierra jersey. I already made a video about it, so I won't repeat myself. If you want to know everything about it, go and watch it. But to sum up, you've got all the ventilation that you will need. Amazing abrasion resistance, huge range of movement, like there is no limitations in it. Yeah, amazing piece of gear, one of my favorites. Now, next on the list is REV'IT Proteus, which is base protection, which you wear underneath other layers, and it provides impact protection on elbows, shoulders, chest and back. Also there is like small, not rated, but still some sort of protection on your ribs. It is the secret sauce to this whole system working, because the base itself is non-restricting movements in any way. It has amazing ventilation because it's made all the way from the mesh. Zipper on front for easy on and off. There is a kidney belt, but I don't use it because I'm a little bit too tall and the kidney belt was like sliding up here and doing nothing, so I just hook it behind and leave it there. Probably I should just cut it away and don't be bothered with it. The sleeves are ended with the thumb loops, so you can put your thumb inside to make sure that everything stays in place. But from my experience, like again, I'm too tall, so the thumb loops are digging in too much when I ride, so I can't use them. I use them when I put on more layers, especially if I have some sort of mid layer for heating. Then it is useful to put every layer on top of it so it doesn't move. But when you don't use it, the protection stays in places where you need it, so yeah, no point for me, but maybe you can use it. So moving on, pants. These are the Continent pants, also my favorite. The over the boot version. When you are riding in mixed conditions, I think it is better to have over the boot pants, but your mileage may vary. This is what I found that is working the best for me. The pants have like lots of these holes that are ventilated. This stretchy material, which also like lets the air move inside. It is like near the knees, it's in the crotch. You have also the part of it back here. So yeah, also the pants are like non-restricting movements at all. You can do everything that you want with it. Two ventilated zippers in front, easy to pull and open and close. Two side pockets. They are pretty big, but the entrance is like really tight, which is good if you forget to unzip it, zip it, because you won't lose everything while you're riding. But it is hard to put your hands inside, and yeah, the only things that you can keep in there are like keys, small documents and stuff like this. Like nothing more you can't put there. There is a small loop here that I use for hanging my gloves when I don't use them. Really cool. The only adjustable part like inside is this belt. So yeah. Down on the bottom you have like this small gaiter which goes over the boot and gives you another level of protection against cold winds, wet weather and stuff like this. So nothing gets in your boot. If it is like if it is hot weather, I usually leave it like open like this so some air can get in. but when it's cold it is good to close it and yeah, be done. The pants are also made with adventure riding in mind, so they can easily fit knee braces. I don't know if you can see, but there is lead C-frame inside without any problem. For me to make them work, because I am tall, they don't fit me too well, so to make them sit on place where it is comfortable, I needed to add suspenders to them, because they were a little bit too low and they were restricting a little bit of my movement. But yeah, like, this is cheap fix. You add straps and everything is okay. Oh, the other thing that I had problem with were the knee pads that come inside of them, because they were like not in the place where I need them, because they were like inside here, so they offered like non-protection. So yeah, I just ditched them already because I wanted to have other knee pads inside. So yeah. Next part that is for me the most important part of this whole setup, because like I said, the standard knee pads didn't work, but I bought the pants with the idea of running the C-frames inside, but sometimes you don't need C-frame, you need just some sort of protection. So I tried REV'IT Scram knee pads, and they are also amazing. And this like fixes the problem that I had with every adventure pant, every motorcycle pant that I rode, because like the knee pads, like even if they were like side to side on okay places, in most of the cases for me the knee pads were like too high, so like they were protecting nothing. And this you put on your leg right where you need it, and it works amazingly because they sit on place and doesn't move, and yeah, doesn't restrict your movement. You can still without any problems bend your knee inside, because there is this hole here. Yeah, two straps make it stay in place where you need it. The whole protector is really ventilated. So yeah, another extremely useful piece for this setup. REV'IT calls this all-weather adventure gear, yeah? Sorry, all conditions adventure gear. And this is true. If you buy few pieces of it, you have all conditions gear. Because I start with these pieces, I use these pieces on start of the season, and then like transition. I ditch the Blackwater for the Sierra, and then when again the weather gets worse, I go back again to the Blackwater. This is my setup from REV'IT for all condition adventure riding. I think it's awesome. Like, I tested it all throughout the last season, and I'm sticking with it for the next season. It is okay. There are a few things that I don't like, but they are minor things that you can live with them. So overall, I really like it. So if you have like questions about any piece of it, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.